He's the new head coach of the Lakers, Mike D'Antoni. He joins us now. Who's in better shape, you or Steve Nash?
You know what? I was just saying that the other day. You got Steve, who has a little bit of a leg problem. I've got a total knee replacement. I'm going to be on the bench on Sunday, so I don't know. I might recover a little faster than he does.
But when's Steve supposed to be back?
It's kind of day to day. He still has some nerve pain that he's working through, and as soon as he gets rid of that, then he'll be able to go.
Your personality through all of this, your sense of humor has been remarkable. Like, I mean, you understand the situation, but it almost feels like there's a part of you that's shocked that you're the head coach of the Lakers.
Well, the way it came down, I don't know about shocked, but just overly happy, excited, and grateful to the Bus family and Mitch Kupchak, and it's an unbelievable opportunity for me. So, I want to attack it with all the gusto I can attack it and see where it goes.
When were you first contacted about the job?
Excuse me one second. That was Saturday. I'm laying in bed just trying to figure things out. But Saturday, we had a chat, and then Sunday, last Sunday, and then it came down Sunday night.
But that's what I was trying to figure out here. That did you realize Phil Jackson was involved in the picture?
Oh yeah, and like everybody else, I was talking to some friends. They said, "Oh boy, that'd be great." I said, "Hey, come on, guys, that's cool. I'm flattered that they even mentioned me. I'm ready to go if it happens, but just don't get carried away."
Were you offered the job immediately when they talked to you?
I don't think. I think still when they came back to night.
I think we're losing you on your cell service there, Coach. Let me see if we can get that situated. I think Steve Nash, from what I was told, reached out to Coach and just to ask him, gauge his interest. But I'm not sure if you're looking at a bigger picture here, and I'm trying to figure out timeline here as well. That if you have Phil, they call Phil, and then they called Mike D'Antoni right after that, and then all of a sudden, Sunday night, Mike's the head coach. But yeah, Paulie.
How weird must it be though? You had knee surgery. I'm sure it was elective to have knee replacement at some point that you don't expect to be in the NBA at all.
Well, it's not something that you recover from right away. I mean, I had my knee scoped in February. That's one thing. You have a knee replacement? That's big. You're not expecting to be doing anything. He was on crutches. But you're in a hospital bed and you're, popping paint pills, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're head coach of the Lakers. Coaches. Yeah, all right. No, we were going back on the knee. I had my knee cut on in February. It's one thing. I mean, you had knee replacement surgery. You're not thinking about coaching this year, are you? Were you even thinking about that?
I wasn't at all. And this was probably the only job that I would love to have gotten back into it. I was trying to get back into it, but I thought, hey, halfway through the year, maybe next year at the earliest. And when the Lakers call with the guys that they have, I don't think you hesitate too much.
But when Phil's in the picture, did you campaign for this job, fight for the job?
No. I mean, I don't know how you do that anyway, to be honest with you. Obviously, I was trying to smile and talk the best I could talk when they interviewed me. But, I think like everybody else, Phil was a choice everybody was thinking, and I was the same way. But things worked out weird, funny, and I'm extremely lucky, and just trying to take advantage of it.
Having been around those Suns teams that you had with Steve, certainly when he was a lot younger, but the argument I'll hear is, can you run that style that you had in Phoenix with this Laker team? First of all, will you run that style with this Laker team?
Oh, yeah. It's always, every team has a life of its own, and you kind of adapt everything to the players. And obviously with Amari Stoudemire and Sean Marion at the 4 and 5, we flew up and down the floor, and that kind of set the tone for everything else. I mean, Steve is Steve, and he'll still fly up and down the floor, and the ball will go. Kobe will do his thing. And now we have Dwight Howard, who athletically is as gifted as anybody, and Pau Gasol, who is not Sean Marion. But because of that, we will adapt things. It might not be 7 seconds or less, but all we're worried about is 24 seconds or less. We'll get a good shot, and our defense should be awesome because now we can guard the rim and control rebounds, which we had a hard time in Phoenix.
But when I look at that system, the shooting guard in your system, it's a little different than what Kobe's used to. Is that a fair assessment of what your shooting guard is in your offense and what Kobe is used to doing?
Well, I think so. Roger Bell, who had some of his best years and a great player, would play a certain way, and we try to maximize his talents and go from there. Kobe's a different skill set, obviously, and we'll maximize or try to there. There'll be more one-on-one from Kobe than with Roger. There'll be more. Kobe will be involved in the pick and rolls himself and have Steve Nash on the wing, ready to post up. Ready to fire up a three. So there's different ways to get around it. It won't look the same, but when you're dealing with somebody with Kobe and Dwight and Powell, it should look better.
What did the Knicks situation do as far as how it played out to help you with the Lakers?
Well, I don't know if it helped me with the Lakers. It was a situation where, my eyes were open. We went into it and tried to get into a situation where we could build a championship team, and I think they have. They're going great guns right now, and Melo's playing at the 4, and Tyson Chandler's a big pickup to anchor the defense, so they're good. And Mike Woodson does a great job, but I don't know if that helped me or not. But obviously, it didn't. It didn't kill me.
But you also have personalities in dealing with, and you know this better than anybody, Mike, having been on that Olympic team. But being around personalities, how important is that? As far as your job description here with the team.
Well, that's the biggest thing. I was telling somebody, Pat, the other day, Dan, I'm sorry. I was telling somebody the other day that in the Olympics, gold medals are given out to the players and not the coaches. And there's a reason for that. And, my job is to make it easy for Kobe, make it easy for Dwight, make it easy to put them in a position to let their talents come through. And if I do my job, they're playing happy. They're playing in a great position where they can go out and win the championship.
Championship or bust?
Well, yeah, it's never that way, only because one team wins and 5 teams can't say that and think that 4 are failures. I think it's definitely championship. We're in the running. We have a great shot at winning it. If, injuries, bad this, bad that happens, that stuff happens, but it would be a very disappointment if somebody in March to say these guys can win the championship. So I think that's where we're trying to get the team to be.
You said 115 points, no problem per game, right?
Now, I was medicated yesterday. So we'll have to, I'll have to tone that down a little bit. I'm still recovering from knee surgery. Thank you.
Oh, hey, good luck with it, Mike. I know it's a big challenge,
Thanks,
but great opportunity for you.
It sure is, Dan. I appreciate it. I'll be talking to you.
Mike D'Antoni, Lakers head coach.